This video is going to give you an overview of today's directed drawing of our 3 corn cobs with multi-directional husks and vertical and horizontal contoured lines. For this, you're going to need a piece of watercolor paper, a pencil, and a block eraser. As I'm drawing, I'm going to be drawing dark, but everything you need to draw needs to be super light. You'll start off with your paper in portrait orientation and you'll put that block eraser vertically from the top. That'll give you your starting point for where to start your cobs and draw them all the way down to the bottom of the paper. You'll either be drawing them straight up and down or slanted to the left. Once we're done drawing our cobs, we'll then draw our contoured vertical lines. They will start from the middle point of the top and end at the middle point at the bottom. So you don't need a ruler for it. They are slightly curved and they will converge from the top middle point of the cob to the bottom middle point of the cob. We'll be adding anywhere from 6 lines for each corn cob. And so you can see on the left-hand side, you won't be able to see where the top begins, but I'll guide you to that point and they'll converge back to the bottom. And then we'll repeat that on the cob on the right. So once the vertical lines are done, then it is time for us to begin the corn husks. These are my absolute favorite. These are going to have a lot of movement, but the most important thing that we need to do together is go slow so that when we draw a husk, if it overlaps the corn, we need to erase the lines that are no longer necessary. So look at this, you can see those husks are everywhere. They're in the background, they're floating across the top, they're draping over the corn, they're coming from behind the corn. All of those husks will require us to erase unnecessary lines. So this is going to be a slow but fun process. After those husks are drawn and everything is erased that's no longer needed, it is then time to add our contoured horizontal lines. So these have a slight curve to them as well. And we want these to be kind of big because we don't want our kernels to be too small. So I will guide you through how to space those lines to make sure we're making spaces that are large enough to house the individual kernels. So then when we're finished with our horizontal lines, that is our day. It is a long day of drawing. You'll have this video in Schoology to assist you if you needed to finish from home. Our next day together, though, we're going to be inking. So it will be critical that you finish everything with pencil and turn it in the next day.